On July 20th, 2025, the entertainment world was rocked by heartbreaking news. Malcolm-Jamal Warner, best known as Theo Huxtable from The Cosby Show, tragically passed away at just 54. His death occurred while vacationing with family in Limón, Costa Rica. According to reports, Malcolm was caught in a powerful current while swimming off Coasel's beach. Despite rescue efforts, he drowned. The cause was confirmed as asphyxia by local authorities. Tributes poured in immediately. One user called it a gut punch to the soul, while others reflected on how deeply Malcolm's work impacted their lives. But to understand why this loss hit so hard, we need to take a deeper look at the man behind the fame. Born on August 18, 1970 in Jersey City, New Jersey, Malcolm was raised by his single mother, Pamela, who also served as his manager. His name, inspired by Malcolm X and jazz pianist Ahmad Jamal, reflected the legacy he was born into. After moving to Los Angeles, Malcolm began acting at just 9 years old. His natural talent led to a role that would change his life forever: Theo Huxtable. At 13, Malcolm landed the role after a nationwide search by Bill Cosby. The Cosby Show, which aired from 1984 to 1992, was a cultural reset. Malcolm's portrayal of Theo, a funny, flawed, lovable teenager, resonated across races and generations. He earned an Emmy nomination at just 16 and became a face of the black middle-class experience on TV. In his own words, The Cosby Show gave black families a mirror and white families a window. While most child stars struggle after early fame, Malcolm broke the mold. He began directing in his teens, even helming music videos for artists like New Edition and Heavy D. At 22, he directed Time Out, a public health video about HIV featuring Magic Johnson and Paula Abdul. His directing credits later included All That, Kenan and Kel, The Fresh Prince Reunion, and more. As an actor, he continued to evolve. In the late 90s, he starred in Malcolm and Eddie with Eddie Griffin. In the 2000s, he took dramatic roles in Jeremiah and Suits. His performance as Al Cowlings in The People vs. O.J. Simpson earned praise for its quiet intensity. And from 2018 to 2023, he shined as Dr. A.J. Austin on The Resident. Malcolm wasn't just an actor or director, he was also a Grammy-winning musician. A skilled bass player, he performed with jazz greats like Earl Klugh and led his own band, Miles Long. In 2015, he won a Grammy for Jesus Children alongside Robert Glasper and Lala Hathaway. He called it validation for my musical soul. He was also passionate about spoken word, often performing original poetry at the National Black Theatre Festival. In 2024, he launched the podcast Not All Hood, a platform for honest conversations about mental health, black identity, and resilience. His final episode aired just 2 days before his passing, where he said, "We're here to heal, not hide." A haunting, poetic farewell. Malcolm lived through personal heartbreak. His longtime partner Michelle Thomas, who played Justine on The Cosby Show, passed away in 1998 from cancer. He stayed by her side until the end. He later dated actresses Karen Molina White and Regina King, and in 2017 quietly welcomed a daughter with his wife Kesha, a Connecticut attorney. He kept his family life private, but often shared how fatherhood grounded him. In his own words, "Being a dad is my proudest role." With a net worth estimated between $6 to $12 million, Malcolm lived comfortably but never extravagantly. His Studio City home was filled with instruments, memorabilia, and books on Black history. He was a Lakers fan, a jazz lover, and a mentor to young artists. He cut off his signature dreadlocks in 2012, saying, "They were me, but I'm still me without them." Malcolm-Jamal Warner didn't chase fame, he chased purpose, and everywhere he went, he left impact. His passing on July 20th, just one day before his 55th birthday, feels surreal. Peers like Tracy Ellis Ross called him a brother in spirit, and Felicia Rashad said, "Malcolm brought light to every set." In a world where many fade after child stardom, Malcolm evolved as a director, a poet, a father, a healer, and a man unafraid to grow. He gave us laughter, lessons, and love, and his legacy lives on. If Malcolm's story moved you, drop a heart in the comments, share your favourite Cosby Show memory or a moment where his work touched you, and if you want more real, respectful tributes like this, hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Rest in power, Malcolm-Jamal Warner.